Hey guys, it's Moonlander back with another horror movie review, and today we're going to be looking at a 1993 movie called Witchboard 2.
Some secrets should never be learned. Some borders should never be crossed. Some games
Are you here?
should never be played. Witchboard 2, in a place of unholy refuge.
Now this is a viewer request from Psycho Nova 8020. And she mentioned how when she was a child, I believe she said this movie gave her nightmares. And now, I ordered the Blu-ray of this because I wanted to rent it. I liked the first one so much that I wanted to watch the second one pretty bad. But it wasn't available for rent, and I didn't watch it. But with this request, I figured it was an excuse to buy it. So I bought it on Blu-ray. And now when I was looking for a trailer to cut up for this review, I did see they do have the full movie on YouTube available to watch. But yeah, so if you want to check this one out, I think you can find all of them. So Witchboard 2 is about a woman who moves into a loft after leaving her boyfriend. And then when she opens the closet in this loft on her first day looking at this place, a Ouija board almost hits her in the head. And now this is after the landlord or the landlord's husband basically tries to rape her. So after she finally moves into this place, she starts using the Ouija board to communicate with a dead woman. And now this woman wants to take her soul and possess her body. So she tricks her into opening up more and more to the Ouija and to her. So the things I liked about Witchboard 2 is, first off, I would have to say that I really enjoyed some of the camera work in this movie. And to point one scene out is where the landlord's husband, the creepy guy, is being chased by a saw blade. And now the blade is from a POV shot, and it's chasing him around the room. And it's definitely fun to watch. The whole movie is pretty fun to watch, really.
Not even death
You open a door, and the spirits can step through.
will free you. Brace yourself for a journey into the future
What the hell do you want from me?
of fear.
You can't kill me. I'm already dead.
And the movie's full of characters that should make it even more fun. You have the main character's ex-boyfriend, who's a complete asshole, well, to a certain extent, and he's a cop. Then you got the landlord, who is like this wacky hippie woman, and you got her husband, who's like this alcoholic pervert. And then you got their son, I believe it was, who's a photographer of young and attractive women. And then you have the spirit, who is a beautiful woman herself who wants to possess another beautiful woman. And then you have the main character, who is this beautiful woman who is supposedly more sexual now that she's slowly being possessed. So that leads me into the things I didn't like about Witchboard 2. With all these interesting characters, I just wish they would have done a lot more with them, just intensified their behavior. Like, the ex-boyfriend's an asshole, but he's not through the whole movie. He almost becomes a good guy by the end, and I didn't like that. And then the landlord is supposed to be like this real weirdo, kind of like the medium from the first one. But she's not really all that weird, and it's not that funny to listen to her. And then her husband, who is always taking a swig out of a flask and seems to be infatuated with the main character's bottom. They just could have made him way more perverse. Like, he could have been walking around with his fly undone or something. But yeah, he just says things and hints at and looks, and that's about it. And now, finally, the main character, now she is supposed to be like more sexual as it progresses through the movie, and all that really changes about her is her attire. She starts letting her cleavage show. She's wearing like short shorts, but it doesn't go any farther than that, and in fact none of her dialogue even leads you to believe it's really happening. I just thought she was wearing her normal clothes, but apparently not. And now that was wasted potential. They could have had way more fun with all of these characters and would have made for an overall more enjoyable movie. And finally, I don't like the sexual content, the violence. It's all too low. It's not heavy on any of that content. And if it is R, it's a soft R. I mean, really, it should be PG-13, possibly PG. So my final thoughts on Witchboard 2 is, if you like the first one, you should definitely check it out. It is fun to watch. Just know, I don't think it's better than the first one. So I'm going to give Witchboard 2 a 6 out of 10. And I can't say I feel compelled to watch the third one. It has the lowest ratings on IMDb of all three, so this one wasn't good enough to the point where I can't wait to watch the third. And the first one was that good. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next review.